Hey everybody, Nick here from virtualassistantassistant.com, and I'm joined by Jay Hunter and his lovely assistant Dominique, all the way from the Philippines. What's going on, guys?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Nick. Yes, everything is doing great.
Well, this is your opportunity to kind of speak directly to the virtual assistant visitors and explain what VA Staffer is all about and why I guess, what separates you guys from the competition.
Sure. Um, well, that's a good question. I would have to say that I'm very picky of our team. It's very family-based. I've actually, everyone that works for us, we only have about 10 people right now. About 20% of our staff is on the U.S. side, and 80% is in the Philippines. We have a really awesome staff. They're all college educated, and as a matter of fact, some of them even still lecture at the colleges that they graduated from years ago. So I think the quality and caliber of our team is really what sets us apart. Obviously, our prices are really good too. 6 to 7 hours, $6 to $7 an hour is where we're at. And basically, our mission, which is basically to provide opportunities for virtual assistants or people that don't know that they could be a virtual assistant, college grads that come out of college and don't have a lot of opportunities. They're in the Philippines, where here in America and around the world, technology sector is taken off, and people just need some help.
Perfect, perfect. So who's kind of the target customer for this type of service?
Actually, I would have to say small businesses, mid-sized businesses, people that either have ideas and want to get them launched, or people that have ideas that might not be working out that well, or businesses that are looking to fine-tune and keep their clients engaged that they currently have. We focus a lot on customer engagement through social media. We do a lot of WordPress and other web development. We have a web development team, graphics, logo.
Okay.
We do a wide variety of services. So it can really be geared towards launching things and keeping small to mid-sized businesses moving.
So if I sign up, am I going to be working with a dedicated person, or if I need those specialized skills kind of behind the scenes, do I have access to those people too, or how does it work that way?
So that's the joy of everything here. I guess I should have led with that earlier about what sets us apart. I've been in project management for the last 7 years, and actually been using a virtual assistant for 4 of them. And I didn't really think it would be something that I would be doing today. It actually was something where I needed help, and then I started telling a few colleagues about it, and they were like, "Oh man, that's awesome!" I started performing really well at I call it day job, and I was able to outsource a lot of the daily tasks that were really time consuming, and it's made wonders for my work-life balance. I know a lot of everything that we do here is really centric on that. I think you really need to be happy in your life. So as a project manager, we actually have a team that's well diverse. We have a lot of different skills and attributes. You'll have someone like Dominique or Aini, one of our managers in the Philippines, who will work with you to understand your needs and then be there with you the whole way through, but pull in other resources to accomplish the goals that you are trying to get done.
Sure. Any areas of specialization, Dominique? Is there any particular kind of task or role that you like to perform?
Yes, well, in my case, based on my experience as a VA for like 5 years, Nick, it's been crazy. It's been crazy good being a VA. So, well, in terms of expertise, I've done a lot of organizational tasks. I deem myself like a chaos controller. Like I put my clients' lives in check. Like I try to help out as much as I can, and I usually deal with client interactions. Helping them run the business, making sure that every project is well taken care of, and usually I deal with a lot of email management and customer liaising. So yeah, everything under the sun basically.
Very good. I like it. Now,
Yeah.
what's the office environment look like? Is there like a call center type setup, or are you working from a home office?
Yes, in my case, because I've been a VA for such a long time, I learned that, oh my God, I have to set up my own home office. So I work in my little control center, if I can say that,
Command Central.
and yeah, my command central, yeah, and I work from there, yeah.
Very good. Very good.
And that's
Yeah.
a common that's I do have plans. I was hoping in January, February, definitely sometime in Q1 of next year, to actually have a location, probably somewhere in Manila or Makati, where
Yeah.
we could branch out and grow some of our services. Right now, we're 100% home-based. Everyone who works at VA staffer is required to have at least one form of broadband internet. Dominique actually has two. She has two
Yeah, I
internet service
do.
providers just in case. But we try to make sure that the management team and really the core services that we do, we don't want to have that much of an interruption. As you know, or I'm sure you know, I know you've been around a while. The power in the Philippines is always a fun challenge. A few months out of the year, they have rolling brownouts.
A little
So
bit
we
spotty.
also so we always try to have like power backups and things like that. But it is with any Filipino type outsourcing, you're going to have to just imagine there might be a few days where it's hard to get a hold of somebody.
Yeah,
But that's why we have a U.S. operation here as well. That way we can keep the communication moving forward and keep things on track.
that makes sense. Anybody who's not a good fit for this, for VA staff, or anybody who's like a problem customer right out of the gate, or somebody who should not consider this type of setup?
We've turned a few people away. That's for sure. I would definitely say that we're definitely focused more on starting entrepreneurs, focusing on, we really, maybe some point in time, maybe I'd start looking more towards some bigger businesses, but we really just focused on, small businesses that are just starting to start out, or they're finding out that it's really hard to really hire someone full time, maybe where they are with high wages, especially for specialized skills like web design, things like that, where here it's gotten pretty ridiculous what people are charging. So if you're looking at, for example, like a website, probably takes 20, 30 hours to build. Who knows how many thousands of dollars that is in here in America. But to my team that are college grads, and actually Rosanna, one of our VAs, actually has been a web designer and teaches web design and development at the university for 7 years.
Okay,
She's
wow.
very well versed, and you're looking at 20, 30 hours at $7 an hour. It's a very big price difference. So
No, that makes
that's one of the advantages of what we're doing. But obviously, I'd say the time zone, just to give the benefit of the doubt out there, the time zone is definitely a challenge that needs to be worked on. And obviously, we try not to work on the weekends. But as long as they're okay with working with us on the time zone differences, then everything's good.
Yeah, that makes sense. It can be a challenge. I think it's a 12-hour flip most of the year, or half the year from the East
Yeah.
Coast. So that's
Yeah.
something to work around. Everybody, Jay has offered a 2-hour free trial to all virtual assistant visitors. Is there a special code people need to use to claim that, or how does it work?
Yeah. On the website, when you contact us, just either type in VAA or Virtual Assistant or Nick Loper. I know all three of them very well. So we look forward to working with you guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day ahead, Dominique, and good night to you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
I will talk to you soon.
Appreciate your time.